The following is a special presentation from the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Now, let's get you down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers, Michael Comstock.
Welcome, Pekin Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from New London High School I guess we're not the high school, but we're at New London Baseball Field, where the Pekin Panthers are getting set to take on the New London Tigers tonight. Panthers come in with a 1-1 record. They lost their first game last Thursday night at Lone Tree by a score of 2-0. They won their second game against Winfield Mount Union on Friday night by a score of 7-4. The home team tonight, the New London Tigers, are 2-2 on the year. They lost their first game of the year to Meepo 3-4. They beat Keokuk 11-1. They lost to West Burlington 0-1, and they beat Louisa Muscatine 11-8. Since 2010, this series is tied at 9-9, but that's good news. But the bad news is the Tigers have won 9 straight. So the Panthers had won 9 straight, and then the Tigers have won 9 straight. So they played twice last year. The first meeting in the regular season, New London won by a score of 8-4, and then they knocked us off in postseason play by a score of 3-0. So common opponent that we've seen quite a bit over the last few years, even though they're in the south half of the division, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, you know, New London, they always bring it. And since I've been involved down here, it seems like they've always been really, really tough. Good baseball. Good system of coaches, good system of players. They're bringing them up right. And this is going to be a good game because I feel like we kind of have that same system when we kind of got things started, you know, the other night at home. And I really think this is going to build up, be a pretty good baseball game. Should be.
It seems like this is one of those places we seem to make a trip every year down here. I don't know how long it's been since New London has been to Pekin.
I don't know how many times we've talked about this, is that we always come to New London. Not that we don't like the drive and we don't like the field. It's a great place to play, but, man, can't they come to Pekin once in a while?
New London and Burlington Notre Dame. We actually get Burlington Notre Dame at home this year. So we talk about that's one of the places that we always wind up seem to go and hang out there. But we'll run through our starting lineups for the visiting Panthers first. The center fielder, Will Adam, will be our leadoff hitter tonight. The catcher, Riley Smith. Then we've got Henry Adam, who will be our starting pitcher for the Panthers. Nolan Glick will be at shortstop. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Designated hitter tonight will be Cal Miller. He'll be batting for Hudson Deitch, who will be in left field. Sammy Sharp will be at first base. Brant Latcham will be out in right field for the Panthers, and the number 9 hitter will be the hottest hitter on this Panther lineup, Elijah Brock. He will be at third base tonight. Elijah leading the team. I think I looked. He's batting .714 on the year with a .857 slugging percentage. So Elijah has been on fire for this team.
Well, it's been that second leadoff position. It really gets us kick-started, getting into that top 4 or 5, you know, in the batting order. So it's been really, really important. It's worked well.
For the home team, the New London Tigers, it'll be number 11, Memphis Watson, leading off in left field. Gage Burden will be the center fielder. The shortstop tonight will be number 2, Gavin Menke-Bailey. The third baseman will be number 1, Kai Rickard. The first baseman tonight will be Solly Barron. Tate Welcher will get the job behind the plate. Gavin Strawhacker will be at second base. The starting pitcher tonight for the Tigers will be Owen Naring. And then the number 9 hitter will be the right fielder, Kay Westerbeck. So those are our starting lineups tonight for the Panthers and the Tigers. We're going to take our first break of the night. So we will be back with Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school school year. Call and schedule your appointment today. 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from New London High School. We got Lauren Sylvester running the computer for us tonight. Panthers are out on the field going through their final warm-ups. New London's already been through theirs. We'll go through some of the stats here for this New London team. They are 2-2 on the season. Their leading hitter on the year is their leadoff hitter, Memphis Watson. He's hitting .462. Gavin Minky Bailey is also a senior. Those are both seniors. He's batting .308 on the year. Gage Burden, also a senior, averages .308 for the season. They bat .250 as a team. Your Panthers come in batting .280 as a team. They are led by Nolan Glick batting .750 and Elijah Brock batting .710. And then Henry Adams at .290. Sam Sharp's hitting .200. Cal Miller's at .500 on the year. So Panthers team batting average .280 on the year. On-base percentage for the Panthers is a .362. Tonight's starting pitcher is Henry Adam. He is 0-1 on the year. He had a tough luck loss at Lone Tree the other night when 5 innings and had 14 strikeouts. He has an ERA of 0, and he picked up a loss. So that's always a tough way to get a loss, Tony.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd statistic there when that happens. But we just, it was the first game back, and we're of the season, and kids coming off state track and hadn't really even had a chance to see live hitting. and so not in practice or any time. So a little bit rusty, and we got the rust off here last week and got back, I guess, the way we think they should be. So hopefully we can pick that up. We've had some good BP going on and kids putting in extra hours and extra minutes, at the plate, and all that makes a difference. So I feel like tonight should be different.
So starting pitcher for the Tigers tonight is Owen Naring. He's appeared in one game. He picked up a save in that game. He's pitched 2 innings and had a batting average or a 0 ERA and had 4 strikeouts in 2 innings pitched. So just a sophomore. So Panthers will have their work cut out with a young pitcher from the Tigers. So we're going to take another break here. We'll be back after, let's take a 6-minute break, and then we'll be back. Hopefully that will be about the time for the first pitch of the ball game. So after this break, we'll be back with more Panther baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager, for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham, along with Lauren Sylvester, running the mix here as we get ready for the Panthers versus the New London Tigers. Owen Nary takes the mound for the Tigers. He is a sophomore. He comes in. He's appeared in one game for the Tigers. He's got one save. He's pitched 2 innings, had a pitch count of 30, and he has faced 8 batters, walked 2, struck out 4. So we'll see if the Panthers can jump on him early and try and get the bats rolling early on tonight, Tony.
Yeah, we got to get it going early here. We need to get Will on base right away. Feel like we got this batting order. We're trying they're trying different things, trying to put this together and try to get a good string of runners and batters working together, and then ended up the end of the batting order with Elijah Brock. I think that's a great second leadoff. So let's see how it goes tonight.
Yeah, wind's blowing out to left tonight, so we'll probably see the train go by a couple times out here.
Imagine.
That one back to the fence for the first pitch of the ball game. Yeah. So that'll get Riley Smith a little
get Riley loosened up a little. Yeah. Oh, number 2.
So Will Adams, senior, steps into the box for the Panthers. Pops that one up on the left side. The third baseman is going to run out of room, so it'll be 1-1. Will comes in with a 140 batting average on the season.
Well, these guys have definitely had their work cut out for them in BP. They saw Jackson Horace there last week, and they got Brady last night. Brady's awful sore after pitching to them yesterday on a Sunday. Here's one coming right back at us. But these boys, definitely this pitching is way slowed down, so I don't know if that's going to help much.
Don't know if it'll help or hurt, but at least it's live pitching, and you're seeing it coming out of the hand rather than just out of a machine.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So 1-2 as Will fouls that one back towards us. So he steps back in, 1-2 count on the leadoff hitter for the Panthers. He pops that one up, out of play again. So stays alive. So still 1-2 count. We are just starting the ball game here at New London High School. Panthers and Tigers. Non-conference game. Sounds funny to say that. It's a conference opponent, but they're in the South Division, so it doesn't count as a conference game. So Naring winds, and here's the delivery. Fouls that one off the left side.
Little crossover action down here at New London. We're always down here. Kind of a neat, I like the drive down here. It's kind of fun coming down to New London, but yeah, we're down here a lot.
It seems like it. Yeah, last year was 2 times, and I didn't look through to see, I saw the 9-9 and 9 straight wins for the Tigers, but I didn't see where we had played. So that was a breaking ball that misses outside. So 2-2. Good at bat for Will Adam here. See if he can pay off.
Our batters are going to have to be really patient here. Sometimes these guys are the toughest to hit.
That one's driven out to center field. It's a high fly ball. Watson underneath it and makes the play. So fly out to center. So good at bat for Will. Just got under that one just a little bit. That will bring up Riley Smith. Riley's batting 140 on the year as well. We have several batters with that 140 batting average.
You know, I think Riley probably gets the award for the most foul balls. He typically will foul a lot of balls off. Seem to be here in the last couple games. So I'd like to get Riley on track, get him on base.
That one misses low and away for the first pitch of the at-bat, so 1-0.
I think the coaches feel like Riley's just on the precipice of getting there.
There's
it is, right there.
Shot right over the left, or over the shortstop's head out into left field. So Riley with a single.
There's a base hit.
So our first hit of the ball game is a Riley Smith single.
The coaches, I was just saying, the coaches felt like he was just on the edge of just getting a hold of one, getting something solid. And I think this speed, this pitcher is probably just right for Riley. Riley could have a big night.
Henry Adams steps in, the pitcher tonight for the Panthers. He lines one down the left field line. That's going to be to the fence. Riley Smith's going to be all the way at third. He's going to stand up there. So stand-up double for Henry Adams as he rips that one out to left field, right down the line, right in front of us. So that will move the runners up to second and third. So nice contact and nice line drive for Henry Adams. That brings up Nolan Glick. He's batting .750 on the year.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for these Pekin Panthers was seeing this live action at practice that they hadn't seen because of state track. And now they're seeing these baseballs. They're about as big as a beach ball, I think, the way it looks.
So there's a breaking ball that misses in the dirt. Narian started Glick off with the breaking ball. So Nolan looking to drive in a couple runs. That misses low and away. So 2-0. to the shortstop tonight. Glick at short for the Panthers. Comstock on deck. Cal Miller in the hole for this Panther team. Looking to jump out early. That was a foul tip off of the end of the bat for Nolan. 2-1 count.
Yeah, you can see these batters having to be a little bit more patient, waiting for this ball to come in.
2-1 to Glick. Pops that one up. That's going to be in between. The left fielder is going to make the play, and Riley Smith's going to tag, and he will score.
Yeah.
So give the RBI to Nolan. Sacrifice fly for Nolan as he flies out to left field. Kind of surprised the left fielder took that. The center fielder would have had a better angle to make the throw.
It was right in front of the center fielder where he's playing, so that was kind of surprising. He's got some speed out there.
So Riley Smith,
he ran a long
scores.
ways.
Left field is Memphis Watson. I think I said he was in center, but that's actually Memphis Watson in left field. So Comstock at the plate takes ball 1 on the outside.
Kind of surprised that Henry didn't end up on third on that play, but they did hit the cut, so that kind of kept him at bay at second base.
Comstock comes in batting 140 on the year. That one's in the dirt. 2-0. Cal Miller on deck, the designated hitter tonight for the Panthers. Comstock wears number 1, playing second base tonight. He's got a 3-0 count now. He walked twice in the game on Friday night and had a single that helped bring in runs in that third inning. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
Well, Carson's been around baseball a long time, and he just has an eye, just like his brothers. They had an eye for balls and strikes, and they're not going to give you anything easy. And what's in? There he walks. And that is, hey, that walk's just as good as a hit. Got to get him on base and move these guys around. There comes Cal Miller to the plate, 0-0.
Cal stands in, batting .500. Friday was his first game. He got cleared for his knee surgery.
Delayed steal
Delayed
right there.
steal by Henry Adam. Henry picks up the stolen base.
Yeah, the catcher made a mistake, threw it behind the runner, and Henry said thank you.
So runners at first and third now for Miller.
Henry says, easy peasy.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. He had a big lead, and as soon as he threw it out to second, Henry just took off and beat the throw. It wasn't a real good throw from the catcher to begin with. It barely cleared the pitcher's head. One hop, the shortstop.
Well, as a catcher, you'd never throw that ball behind the runner.
Cal ropes that one to left field, but Watson is right there, and he catches it. So he was playing right down the third base line, and that will be the third out of the inning. Good contact for Miller, so a fly out to left to end it. Panthers score 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and there was two Panthers left on. So we will go to the bottom of the first inning. It will be the top of the lineup for the Lions. It'll be Watson, Burden, and Menke Bailey coming to the plate. We'll be back after this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We were ready to start the bottom of the first. Panthers put a run on the board. They had 2 hits in the inning. A sacrifice fly by Nolan Glick results in the single run for the Panthers. That was Riley Smith that scored that run. So it'll be Memphis Watson leading off for the Tigers. Watson comes in batting .462 on the season. Gage Burton will be on deck, and then Gavin Menke Bailey is in the hole. Watson shows bunt and fouls it straight back.
That's one of those where Henry put it right to him. He squares away, and Henry threw it right at him. And that's kind of what these pitchers are taught at all levels. Like, you square away, you better be ready. We're going to put it right down the alley.
Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Nice pitch from Henry that time. If he has that pitch dialed in, he is extra tough to retire or to hit against. And that one missed inside.
Not sure where that missed, but it missed.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one missed low, so 2-2. So 2-2 count now to Memphis Watson, the left fielder. Here's the wind and the delivery from Henry. That one's going to be hit back to Henry. Goes off his glove. Going to be trouble. The speed of Watson beats it out.
Yeah,
so,
Watson, he's got some real speed. We saw that out of left field to catch a fly ball, but he's got some real speed. Most normally, that would have been a put out.
Yeah, it was one of those. I don't know how they would score it. I'm gonna call it a hit.
It's got to be an infield hit.
But, so fastball in there for strike 1 to Gage Burden, the center fielder. He bats .308 on the year. He's a senior. Top 3 batters in the order are seniors for this New London team.
Memphis Watson, he'll be looking for a steal here.
All 3 of these guys have played a lot of baseball.
Double it up.
Comstock at second and gets out there. So good job for Henry. Henry Adam fielded it, threw it to Comstock, who was covering the base, so forced out to get the speedy Watson at second. Always nice to be able to take that lead runner. That one was chopped right off the plate and bounced right to Henry. And he looked and felt like he had enough time, which he did, and gets the lead runner at second. So Burden is on the fielder's choice. That will bring up Gavin Menke Bailey, the shortstop, batting .308 on the season. Fastball, here's a steal.
Oh, boy.
And throw down
is... Got him. Oh, he said he missed him.
He had us fooled with the... First, it looked like he said out, and then he said safe, and so it was kind of a interesting call there.
I think Nolan might have missed the tag there. The ball was on time. It was a perfect throw by Riley, but I think we just missed the tag. He slid outside of the tag.
There's a strike. Makes it 0-2 now to Menke Bailey. So the runner at second is Gage Burden. He came up with the steal, just beat the throw. So runner in scoring position for the Tigers. We'll see if Henry can get a strikeout here. He had 14 of them the other night. So there it is, strike 3 called in the inside corner on the fastball. Looked like Menke Bailey was looking for a off-speed pitch, and Henry painted the inside corner with the fastball. So that brings up Kai Riggard. He's the third baseman. Bats .231 on the season. He's a junior. So Burden out at second. Swing and a miss on the first pitch.
Yeah, Henry's dialed in right now. He's got good velocity, good ball control.
Henry takes the sign. comes set. Breaking ball just low. Riley tried to frame that one.
It's always hard for a right-handed batter to see it coming from a left-handed pitcher. That ball's coming in from a different direction from the outside in, and that is tough.
Throw it down to second. Gets away from Comstock. Not far enough for the runner to advance. Comstock tried to put the tag down before he had the ball. Speaking of Comstocks, we got a text from my daughter that said that Tony was supposed to say that she had a good eye too. So,
Courtney, I am sure you had a better eye than your brothers. I'm sure of that, but I told your dad that I just didn't get to see you play. Wasn't the first thing I thought of, but I am sure that you were much better than your brothers.
So 1-2 count to Riggard. Henry comes set. The delivery, breaking ball low again. So 2-2 now. On deck is Solly Barron. Sorry about that. Solly Barron. He is also a senior.
There's a lot of hyphenated names down here.
Throw behind the runner, not going to advance.
Stays.
Went out to center field. So
he was busy trying to clean the red ball out of his belt. Didn't realize the ball went clear to center field.
So 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the first. Panthers trying to get out of this one without any damage. Henry is going to come to the plate and misses outside, so full count. So good at bat here for Riggard, the third baseman. Wears number 1 for the Tigers. Henry comes set, checks the runner to the plate. It's going to be fouled this way. And Riley can't make the play. Fouled straight up. Didn't find it early and then was struggling to get back to it. He saw it too late and he wasn't in good position to make the play. So good hustle by Riley. Just didn't pick it up quick enough off of the bat. That catching position, you got to get that helmet off. And if you can find it, then you're okay. But he struggled a little bit to find that one right off the bat. So that'll give Riggard another chance.
Well, I can't blame Riley. I didn't see it at all. And I'm
There's
right behind
a
it.
Strikeout. So high fastball gets him. So we got 3 outs. We got 2 strikeouts for Henry Adam. We got no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. So we'll move to the second for the Panthers. It'll be Sharp, Latcham, and Brock coming to the plate. So we'll take a break and be back on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at PackwoodLockerandMeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We got Sam Sharp up to the plate, left-handed batter, first baseman tonight for the Panthers. Sam steps in. He's waiting on the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Pekin Panthers up 1-0 right now if you're just joining us. We're in the top half of the second inning. There's a second pitch for strike 2. So we got an 0-2 count on Sam. Sam looking to get on here. Wind kind of blowing out of the southeast here. There is a pop-up by Sammy Sharp in the just left of the third baseline, and it is caught by the catcher for out number 1.
Yeah, that's a good play by the catcher. That's been a lot easier play for the third baseman to come down and make the play. It was about 3/4 of the way down the third baseline.
Yeah, the catcher, he had his eye on it. Not sure the third baseman fully understood where it was at, but Brant Latcham coming to the plate for the Panthers, a right fielder, 22, a senior, one of the only seniors on this Panther squad. Steps in, right-handed batter. That ball takes a first pitch. 1-0 count. Brandt batting .333 on the season. He steps in and waits for the pitch from Nearing. That ball comes in a little low, so 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. There's a hit to the shortstop. The shortstop snuffs it in, throws it over, and that's a 6-3 put out there for out number 2.
Good contact that time. Just hit it right at the shortstop.
Hit it right to somebody.
Yep.
We've seen that before. So Elijah Brock comes to the plate for the Panthers. He's got the second leading batting average on the team at a .710. And we've talked about it before, number 27 is our second leadoff hitter. This position has worked really well. We get Elijah on base. We got 4 pretty good hitters behind him. Their first pitch comes in, strike 1. 0-1 count, 2 outs here, 1-0. Pekin Panthers on top of the New London Tigers. We're down at New London tonight. That second pitch comes in the dirt for a 1-1 count.
Yeah, the sky is tough to see the baseball in right now. It's kind of that hazy, and the ball just kind of disappears into it, so you really got to be watching it off the bat.
There's another one in the dirt, drops right there on the plate. So we got a 2-1 count. Yeah, we got those wildfires burning up there in Canada that's coming down here and polluting our air. Well, I don't know if I can smell it or not, but that's what they tell us anyway. Air quality's not good. There's a swing and a miss by Elijah for a 2-2 count. So 2 outs here. Needing to have a kind of a 2-out rally going. We got Will Adam on deck. He's the leadoff for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. There's a hit. That's going to go to the right fielder. Right fielder looks, and he makes the catch. So that's out number 3. That was a quick inning, 3 up and 3 down for the Panthers. And we're going to go to the bottom half of the second inning. 1-0 Panthers. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. The Pekin Panthers visiting the New London Tigers down here in New London. And Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers. Sully Barron up to bat for New London. 1-0. The Panthers in the lead going into the bottom half of the second. First pitch there by Henry comes in as a ball, so we got a 1-0 count on Sully Barron. Sully Barron is the first baseman for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. That's going right back to Henry. He fields it cleanly and throws it over to Sam Sharp for the 1-3 put out number 1.
That's the third ball that's been hit to Henry through the 1 1/3 inning.
Henry, so. Yeah, I mean, we don't really need anybody else on the field. Those guys just will go get a drink.
That's right.
Yeah, why not? So, up to bat for the Tigers, Tate Welcher. He is their catcher. Henry Adams' first pitch. This pops out of Riley's glove, but that'll be a ball for a 1-0 count.
Let's thank a couple
on
sponsors here
Welcher.
real quick, Tony. Let's thank Comstock Chiropractic, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, the Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, and the Jefferson County Health Center.
Here's the pitch by Henry. That one just a little outside, kind of the same spot, 2-0 count.
Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter. Thank you to our sponsors.
There's a pitch. That one right down the pipe. So that's a 2-1 count on Welcher. So we got Henry Adam and Riley Smith behind the plate, of course. Got Elijah Brock at third. And there comes another strike again. So we got a 2-2 count. Nolan Glick at shortstop. We got Carson Comstock over at second. And Sam Sharp rounds out the infield at first. Henry goes to work here. Ooh, that one just a low and away there for a full count. So Tate Welcher.
Can we see a replay of that one, Lauren?
Takes it all the way down. Yeah, it would be nice to have a little replay. There's a swing and a chopper right down the line, and that one's going to go foul. So that went down the first base line, just goes foul. The grouse stops it. So everybody resets. In the outfield for the Panthers, we got Brant Latcham in right field. We got Will Adam in center. And
Hudson Deitch.
Hudson Deitch over in left. Big old Hudson. There's Henry, swing and a miss. 4 out, number 2. So good strikeout there. That's the third strikeout on the night for Henry. Up to bat for the Tigers is Strawhacker. That's Gavin Strawhacker. He's their second baseman. Here's Henry. That left-handed pitcher right down the pipe again. So that's strike number 1 on Strawhacker. 0-1 count. 2 outs here. Peaking up 1-0 if you're just joining us. There's a Henry's just working at a feverish pace here on an 0-2 count.
Strawhacker's a freshman, batting .250 on the season.
Good freshman there. Good freshman baseball player. That one just a little high and a little outside for Henry. He's testing the limits. 1-2.
Good spot, trying to get him chase on that 0-2 count.
Henry working hard. There's a swing and a miss in the dirt. He's going to pick it up. He tags him, and he's out. That's out number 3. So, man, 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on in this inning. We're going to move to the top half of the third. You're listening to Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page and Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back. We're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from New London High School. A little bit of feedback in our ears that time. I don't know if you guys heard it on the radio or not, but we had a little feedback here in our ears, so we about jumped out of our chairs. So Will Adam will lead off. And he takes ball 1. He flew out to center field. He had a good at bat his first time and couldn't come up with a hit at the end of there, but he put up a good fight and flew out to center field. And fouls that one straight back, so Naring's still on the mound for the Tigers. Panthers lead 1-0. If you're just joining us, Panthers scored a run in the first on a sacrifice fly by Nolan Glick. He drove in Riley Smith to make it a 1-0 lead for the Panthers. That was going to hit Will in the left arm, so hit by pitch will put Will on base. So that will bring up Riley Smith. So we got speed on first with Will out there. We'll see how aggressive Coach Lyman is. We've seen that the catcher, Welcher, has a pretty good arm back there behind the plate. So if you're going to steal, you got to make sure you get a pretty good jump. We'll see if Riley might lay down a bunt here as well. There's a throw behind the runner at first. Will's back easily.
Yeah.
Asks for time.
Will had plenty of time there. Kind of belly flopped back into first.
So Narian looks in, gets the sign. Tigers have white pants with black stripe, and they've got gray jerseys this year.
Yep.
And that's going to get past the catcher. Riley showed bunt, and the catcher didn't make the play. So
kind of
pass ball
popped out of his glove and never touched by Riley. So they thought it was a foul ball, foul tip, but it was not.
So that will move Will up to second on the pass ball.
Will probably could have reached for third there.
I think he thought maybe it was a foul ball at first. Riley hits this one out into left field. Watson settles underneath it and makes the play. So another good contact for Riley Smith. He had a single in the first. Flies out to deep left field for the first out of the second inning. That will bring up Henry Adam. He doubled in the first inning. Nolan Glick on deck. So Henry doing the pitching tonight for the Panthers. So Narian will be back on the mound. Will Adam out at second. Not really being held very close out there at second. Here comes the shortstop.
Not at all.
Now he's back. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. So Will can get a little aggressive out there at second.
Yeah,
second baseman is staying home. He's not even making any move.
Yeah,
nobody there at all behind Will, so Will can get even a bigger jump if he wants. I think that's maybe how Henry got his. The second baseman's calling for a pickoff play here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be missed outside, so 3-0.
I'm guessing the catcher's not going to be baited in to throw him behind Will this time like he did Henry, but
this one's popped out into left field. Henry on the 3-0 count is going to fly out to Watson in left. Will is going to try and tag up, and he does. So that makes it into a sacrifice. He helped his brother out there. That will help the batting average.
Yeah, that's a gutsy play there because, that was a ball that was caught in left field, and he's stealing second to third. That's tough to do.
So 2 outs. That will bring up Nolan Glick. He had a sacrifice fly to bring in the only run of the game for the Panthers. He fouls this one down the third base line. Into the dugout, well, just outside the dugout of the Tigers. So 0-1 on the junior Glick. He plays shortstop tonight for the Panthers. Narian still working from the stretch. Glick hits this one up in the air to left field. Another fly ball, another one to Watson, and he makes the play. So 3 flyouts to left. So Panthers making good contact. They're just hitting them all in the air, not getting any line drives. So there was no runs. There were no hits. There was no errors, and there was 1 left on. So that will be the end of the inning for the Panthers. For the Tigers, it'll be Naring, Westerbeck, and Watson coming to the plate. We'll take a break on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. Naring comes to the plate for the Tigers. Westerbeck on deck, is followed by Memphis Watson. So 8-9-1 coming up. Fastball misses outside for Henry. Henry has racked up 4 strikeouts tonight already through 2 innings. He had 14 strikeouts through 5 innings his last appearance at Lone Tree. There's a fastball at the knees for strike 1. 1-1 now to Naring, the opposing pitcher for the Tigers. So Panthers lead 1-0 here in the 3rd inning. There's a strike, 1-2. Delayed call from the umpire that time. So 1-2. So Henry way ahead in the count here. See if he can. That one just missed. 2-2. That one might have been a makeup call for the one before, though. Well, that one almost looked better than the pitch before. So 2-2 now to the pitcher, Owen Naring. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Henry picks up another strikeout. He has picked up 5 strikeouts already. Cale Westerbeck steps in for the Tigers. He's a junior, batting .214 on the season. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Lefty versus lefty here. Couple lefties in a row for the Tigers. Their number 9 hitter and number 1 are both lefties, so Henry will have a couple lefties in a row. Breaking ball just inside, 1-1. Here's the delivery, and that's going to hit him. So Westerbeck gets hit in the back. So hit by pitch puts the runner on first. That brings us to the top of the order. You hope that one doesn't come back to haunt you when you hit the number 9 batter. So
yeah, I think that was the first batter that Henry has hit this year.
So Memphis Watson stands in .462. We saw his speed in his first at bat. He had an infield single and was retired on a chopper by Burden. Breaking ball just misses inside. 1-0.
Looked like a nice pitch. Just came in just a little bit low.
So Watson stands in, the left-handed batter. There's a throw over to first, not in time. Sam Sharp over there at first base for the Panthers. Watson stands in, 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Panthers with a slight 1-0 lead here over the Tigers. That one misses in the dirt, so 2-0.
Not sure what happened there with Watson, but ball didn't hit him, but he acted like he tweaked something.
So 2-0 count. There's a throw to first. Not in time. So Henry trying to keep him close over there at first base.
Yeah, I think he thought Westerbeck maybe got a little bit too much there. Just trying to keep him close. He knows he's going to try to take second.
There's a strike on the inside corner. 2-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Watson. Batting .462 on the season for this Tiger team. They're 2-2 on the year. There's another throw to first. Not in time. Brant's getting a workout out there in right field. Those sprints over towards the line. Hopefully we don't need him to go after that, but that was how New London scored their only run of their first run of the game was on a pick-off throw that got away. There goes the runner. Misses high, throw down to second is not in time, so stolen base for Westerbeck.
Yeah, he was digging over there. He was wanting to go, and Henry knew it.
3-1 count now on the leadoff hitter, Watson. Don't want to make a mistake here. Swing and a miss, just threw a fastball right past him, so now we got a full count. Good pitch from Henry that time, just challenged him. So full count on Watson. Westerbeck out at second.
I think you got to kind of come back with that again. There it is.
Yeah, it is
Got
on the
it.
outside corner. Just stood there and watched it go by.
Henry challenged him again. I think he thought that he had the upper hand there and made it happen.
So 6 strikeouts on the night for Henry. Gage Burton stands in. He chopped it back to Henry his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Henry threw that one right past him. Burton behind that one. He's batting .308. He's a center fielder. He chopped it right back to Henry, and Henry retired Watson out at second in the first inning. Westerbeck looking for a lead out there. Breaking ball low. Good stop by Riley Smith that time. Ball landed in the dirt.
Yeah, Henry, that fastball coming out of the lefty, it kind of tails away from that right-handed batter, and it's tough to hit.
Comstock hold him on at second base. Westerbeck not going anywhere. There's a strike. Nope. It was on the inside corner. Must have missed. Anticipated that one. Sorry about that. I thought it looked pretty good. Must have been inside. So 2-1 now. That misses high and away. So 3-1. So Burton in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count. We'll see if Henry can come back. He came back against Watson and threw 2 straight strikes and struck him out. See if he can battle back here against Burton. There's one of them. Now we got a full count. See if Henry can get out of this, leave that runner stranded out at second. Checks the runner at second. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Henry gets out of it. He strikes out all 3 batters in the inning. So it's not a 1-2-3 inning. He had a hit batter in the middle, but 3 strikeouts for Henry. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and there was 1 man left on. So we will be headed to the top of the 4th inning. It will be Comstock, Miller, and Sharp coming to the plate. We'll take a break on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Pekin Panthers up 1-0 still on New London. And we're going into the top half of the 4th inning, working our way through this game. Carson Comstock up to bat. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Carson walked in the first. Nearing on the pitch. Another one in the dirt, low and away.
You almost wonder if they put Watson in left just because they know that the Panthers are going to be way ahead of Nearing.
I think that maybe has something to do with it. There's another one on the outside for a 3-0 count. So here we go again with Carson with a 3-0 count. I think Carson might be a statue here. What do you think?
I don't know. He swung one other time on a 3-0 count. We'll see.
We'll see.
See if Coach Lyman Gives him the green light. Not that time.
So 3-1 count on Carson. Now
he kind of had a disgusted look, like I think he wanted to swing at that one.
I think that was a good pitch. That might be the best one I see. There it is. Hits it down to the third baseman, and he mishandles the ball. And so that puts Carson on first. That'll be an error on the third baseman. That was a playable ball, but kind of took a nasty hop on him and got away from him and went into left field. So Carson, we got Pekin Panthers got one aboard here in the top half of the fourth inning. That brings Cal Miller 0-0 to the plate. Right-handed batter for the Panthers. Carson gets a good lead over there, and first pitch comes in, ball one.
The third baseman was probably surprised it was on the ground. Everything's been in the air all night.
I think so.
Any ground balls.
Took him by surprise. So Cal Miller waits for the pitch. Here it is. There's a swing and a foul down over towards the home dugout.
Comstock was on the run that time. So hit and run put in play by Coach Lyman. Trying to get aggressive, maybe get another run here.
They've been working on the hit and run. Cal Miller with a 1-1 count, peeking up 1-0. There's a foul, back out of play over the visitor dugout for a 1-2 count. Cal Miller kind of reminded me, I was thinking this today while I was hauling bales all over the field. I was thinking about Cal coming up and hitting, and kind of reminds me of somebody. I don't know. Everybody knows, there's a hit out to right field, and the right fielder gets underneath it for out number one. So that'd be a fly out to the right fielder, Charlie Hustle. You know,
okay,
Charlie Hustle
yes,
was. Cal
yes.
Miller kind of reminds me of Charlie Hustle, the way he comes into home plate. About 3 foot off the ground, hands forward.
Yep.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. Sammy at the plate.
First pitch, Sam Sharp at the plate. Takes first pitch as a strike. So Comstock over there on first. One aboard for the Panthers. There's a swing and a pop up to center, kind of left center. And there's a fly out to
Memphis Watson.
Memphis Watson. How many balls has he caught tonight?
It's got to be 5 or 6 at least.
So that's out number 2 for the Panthers. So Brant Latcham comes to the plate for the Panthers. He grounded out to the shortstop in the second. So 2 outs here. Panthers needing to get something started. Don't want to leave Comstock stranded out there, but 1-0 count to start this at bat for Latcham. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back for a 1-1 count. Need the senior to come up big here to move Comstock around. We need some more runs. We're in the fourth, just still 1-0. There's a throw back to first. Comstock dives back successfully. Gets up, dusts himself off. Latcham steps in. Nearing's ready. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt.
Uh-oh.
And there's a throwback, and Comstock made it in there safely. Dad said, uh-oh.
Good thing the tag was high. He went right over the top of Carson's head. He was dead to rights if that tag hadn't been so high.
He was dead to rights. So 2-1 count on Latcham. That was a ball. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's going to be popped up and back out of play. So a 2-2 count now.
I am not seeing those when they come back this way at all.
It's hard to see against that sky right now. So a 2-2 count, 2 outs, 1-0 Panthers. Comstock on first. Nearing comes set in the stretch. There's a swing and a miss for strikeout and out number 3. So that'll take us to the bottom half of the fourth inning. 1-0 Panthers. There was no hits and 1 left aboard So the Panthers strand one, but we're going to go to the bottom half of the fourth. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube page.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning, just getting things underway here. Gavin Mickey Bailey up to bat for the Tigers. Pekin up 1-0. Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers. First pitch comes in there, strike. Henry, left-handed pitcher. Riley Smith behind the plate for the Panthers. Riley sets up strong there and might have had a little check swing, but no. 1-1 count. Looked like he checked that one. That would have been a strike down at Lone Tree the other night.
Yeah, poor Sammy.
Poor Sammy. That one roped up the line. That gets by Elijah Brock. And Hudson Deitch brings it into second. Nolan Glick cuts it, but that'll be a base hit. Nice hit there by Mickey Bailey. So Henry gives up a hit there to Mickey Bailey. Ropes it right over the third base pad and gets it out there. Hudson Deitch gets it in quickly. So that brings up Kai Rickard for the Tigers. So now the Tigers with one aboard. First pitch comes in a little high and outside for a 1-0 count. Kai Rickard struck out in the first. See if Henry can pull this off again. There's a hit, and that ball goes out to center. Will Adam camps underneath it and makes the grab. That'll be out number one.
Ball's carrying pretty good. I didn't think that one would get as far as it did, but there's that breeze blowing out to left field, and it just hung up there a little longer than I thought it was going to.
It did. It did. So up to bat now is Sully Barron, their first baseman. So Gavin Mickey Bailey on first for the Tigers. Panthers still up 1-0. There's the first pitch strike on Barron. 0-1 count for the Panthers. Trying to hold on to this one-run lead. Henry comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for an 0-2 count. So we have one out here. Kai Rickard flew out the last at bat. Gavin Mickey Bailey with the lone hit this inning, the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. He's on first. Henry looks in for the sign. He comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back. And Riley Smith had a chance to field that one and just back over his head. So Sully Barron has new life.
Yeah, those pop-ups for the catcher, they have that spin on them, and they're always going to come back to the field. And Riley just overran that one just a little bit. You can see him right in front of us. He was a little frustrated.
Well, that's the second one that's dropped at his feet. He's probably about had enough of that.
Yep.
Henry looks in for the sign. Comes set. Still an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that one foul tip back right off the glove of Riley Smith. So Sully Barron still alive here. Umpire comes back to the backstop, grabs that ball. Getting his exercise tonight.
You always wonder if he's going to hold that against the guy that was in the batter's box when he comes up to bat next.
I probably wouldn't be too friendly. Here's the pitch. That one just a little bit low.
Good spot there, trying to get him chased.
Very good spot for Henry. He can kind of work the count here. This 1-2 count, 1 out. And we got Minky Bailey on first still for the Tigers. There's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. And that's out number 2. That brings Tate Welcher.
Number 4, Tate Welcher.
Tate Welcher comes to the plate for the Tigers. On deck is Gavin Strawhacker. Henry says, we're not going to worry about that on deck. We're going to take care of this guy and go to the dugout. Got a 1-0 count on Welcher. Nice night here at New London. There's a strike for a 1-1 count. In the infield, we've got Elijah Brock at third base, Nolan Glick over there at shortstop. Got Carson Comstock, dirty uniform and all, at second, and then Sam Sharp over there playing first. Of course, Riley Smith, there's a hit, goes right by Sam Sharp to the right field. Brant Latcham fields it, gets it in, brings it all the way home to protect. We don't want any runs scored here, so that puts Minky Bailey over there on third, and that'll be a base hit by Tate Welcher. That's 2 base hits here in this inning. So 2 aboard, runners on the corners for the Tigers. Riley Smith's going to step up in front of home, give everybody the sign what's going to happen here in case Welcher tries to steal second. That brings Gavin Strawhacker to the plate. Henry Adam comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a hit, and that one is going to get through. So that one went past Nolan Glick's glove. That's going to score Minky Bailey. And that'll move Welcher up to second, so that's another base hit. So that's the 3rd base hit of the inning for the Tigers. Gavin Strawhacker's on first, Tate Welcher standing on second, and that brings Owen Nearing to the plate. Number 8 hitter for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. So Strawhacker took a poke at the first pitch and got it between Elijah Brock and Nolan Glick to go into left field. There's the throw back to second, and Carson Comstock corrals that one. Oh, Welcher, he got back in there safely. So we got an 0-1 count on Owen Nearing. He struck out in the 3rd. There's a foul. So that'll be an 0-2 count on Nearing.
Strikeout would be huge right here for Henry.
This would be big. We got 3 hits in this inning, 1 run scored. It'd be nice to leave these 2 stranded. Here's the pitch by Henry. And that's a curveball, strike 3. He got caught looking, so Nearing goes down looking. And that is out number 3, but not before the Tigers score 1. Left 2 stranded on 3 hits. So we're going to move to the top half of the 5th inning. Panthers need to put some runs on the board. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We go to the the top of the fifth inning. We have a pitching change for the Tigers. Kai Rickard will be on the mound for the Tigers. So Naring goes 4 innings, gave up 1 run. It was an earned run. He had 1 strikeout, 1 walk, hit 1 batter, and allowed 2 Panther hits. So nice outing for Naring. That brings up Rickard. He has appeared in 1 game, 5 innings pitched. Here is the first pitch to Elijah Brock. That misses low and away for a ball 1. A little more speed coming from Rickard. He walked 3 batters, hit 2 batters, and had 8 strikeouts in 5 innings in his last appearance. Brock fouls that one up over our heads. 1-1. To Brock, the number 9 hitter. Let's see if the Panthers can get something started. They had 2 hits in the first inning. They're looking for their first hit since then. They've had a couple base runners, but 1 reached on an error and 1 reached on a hit by pitch. So Brock misses Naring misses outside to Brock, 2-1. We got a tie ball game, 1-1 here in the 5th. A well-pitched game by both teams so far. That's going to be fouled right back into the glove. So 2-2 now for Brock. He flew out to left field in his last at bat. So here's the delivery working from the windup. That misses high and away. So good at bat here for Elijah. Forces a full count. Working the pitch count. Will Adam on deck, followed by Riley Smith. Right-handed pitcher on the mound is Rickard. And Elijah goes down looking on the outside fastball. I think he thought that one might have been a little outside, but he's rung up on that one. So, we'll bring up Will. 1 out here in the 5th.
Well, we've talked about it many times. You don't ever want to let the umpire decide on that last strike. You know, you want to be trying to protect that plate, and I'm sure Elijah's thinking the same thing.
So Will Adam comes up. He was hit by a pitch and flew out to center field in his 2 at-bats. Breaking ball is going to be chopped on the right side and takes a funny hop. Will is going to be
out there.
Out by a half a step. So that is Owen Naring, the pitcher, moves to second base, and he makes the play to retire Will 4-3 for the second out of the inning.
Will was speeding down the line. It was close.
So catcher Riley Smith at the plate for the Panthers. He scored the only run of the game. He singled in his first at bat and scored on a sacrifice fly by Nolan Glick. Riley takes a first pitch strike. Kind of a strange release here from Rickard. It's kind of reminds me almost of Rick Sutcliffe. He almost has that hook of the ball as he comes through. I'm dating myself there with the Rick Sutcliffe.
A little bit. He's got good control.
0-2.
Good command.
Really straight arm delivery. There's not much bend in the elbow. So 0-2 on Smith.
His torso straight up and down.
And Smith looks at 3 pitches and doesn't take the bat off of his shoulder. So 2 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Quick inning for the Tigers. So we will move to the bottom of the 5th. It will be
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We are ready to start the bottom of the fifth. Pitchers duel here. Panthers and Lions matched up 1-1 in the fifth. The Lions got their run in the last inning. They put 3 hits on the board. Pretty good by the Panthers to only give up 1 run when you have 3 hits in an inning. So we'll see what Nolan can do here. He's got 9-1-2 coming to the plate. Westerbeck reached on a hit by pitch in his last at bat. So then that will be followed by Watson and Burden. So we'll see how Henry Adam starts off this 5th inning. 2 lefty batters to start. That one just inside.
Well, he kind of checked at it too. They're gonna appeal, and he says no.
So 1-0 to the lefty Westerbeck. Fouls that one off of the hands. 1-1. So the lefty steps back in the box after fouling that one back to the fence. He's a junior. Chokes up on the bat quite a bit.
He does.
Breaking ball. He tried to get that one to hit him again. He stuck that leg out there. 2-1. Been interesting see if the umpire would have given him that if was sticking that leg out into it. So 2-1 count to Westerbeck. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think a little bit more of that. He didn't act like he even knew that was coming. Kind of took a half-hearted swing at it. There's another half-hearted swing.
That was a breaking ball that time. He got just enough of it to stay alive. 2-2. He's kind of pulling out of the box, headed down that first base line. He wants to almost like reminds me of a softball slap bunt type of swing. There's a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Henry that time. Lights up the strike zone one more time. 9 strikeouts on the night for Henry. Brings up Memphis Watson. He was a strikeout victim in his last at bat. Actually, that's 10 strikeouts on the night for Henry. I can't count. That one misses high and away for a ball. Watson reached on an infield single his first at bat, struck out in the 3rd inning. So he's 1 for 2 on the night. Henry working from the windup. That one misses outside, gets away from Riley. Burden will run it down behind home plate. So 2-0 count to the left fielder, Memphis Watson. Batting .462 before tonight. That one's going to be lined right at Elijah Brock at third.
Boy, he got lucky on that one. That was tailing away, and he was flat-footed.
He had used about every inch of that glove that he could. So line out to the third baseman. That thing we were sitting right on that line. You could see how much that thing tailed. And Elijah used every inch of his arm in the glove to make that play. Burden takes a fastball for strike 1.
Well, I think Elijah thought it was coming right at him. He didn't have to move, and then that thing was starting to tail away from him a little bit. It was kind of surprised him, but made the play.
That one gets away from Riley again, so 1-1. Minky Bailey on deck for the Tigers. We are in the 5th inning. If you're just joining us, another pitching duel. Henry has been involved in a couple of those this year. That misses high, 2-1. He was a unlucky loser, 2-0 at Lone Tree. Gave up 1 unearned run in 5 innings of work. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 2-2 count on Burden. We are in the 5th. 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in this inning. Henry trying to get out of it. Fastball, swing and a miss. There's another strikeout. So strikeout number 11 on the night for Henry. That will end the 5th inning. So we will move to the top of the 6th. It'll be Henry, Adam, Glick, and Comstock coming to the plate. So we'll take a break on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Groups.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We got Henry Adam at the plate here, 1-1. Right now, the Tigers and the Panthers all knotted up. There's a breaking ball comes in as ball 1. Rickard on the mound for the Tigers.
Not sure if he was upset that he threw it that high or if he was upset with the call, but that definitely came across at Henry's eyes and then dropped after it went across the plate.
So 1-1 count now. Second pitch was a strike on Henry. Here's the pitch. That one just a little outside for a 2-1 count. Kai Rickard in the windup. There's the pitch, and breaking ball went off the first baseman's glove. It's going to go down to the right fielder. That'll be a
single, I think.
Single, yeah, it's an infield single. That would have been a tough play for, and I think the length of the first baseman for the Tigers.
He's a big
was
guy.
Able to knock it down, but went off his glove. So that'll be a base hit. That'll be a double by Henry, and now a single. And that brings Nolan Glick to the plate, and Henry is on his way to second, and they got him. Tried to steal second, and the Tigers gunned him down. That we did not need.
He didn't have a real good jump, and we've seen the catcher has a good arm, and Henry just didn't quite get the jump that he needed over there at first base, and they got him pretty easily out there at second.
Yes, they did. So Nolan Glick, he hits one, and he's going to be on base. That's going to go in the gap between right and center. So that'll be a base hit for Nolan Glick.
So back-to-back hits for the Panthers, but one of them raced on the caught stealing.
Boy, that would have been really nice if Henry would have been on. He'd have been on third at least. So that brings Carson Comstock to the plate for the Panthers. There's a swing and a foul tip back into the glove of the catcher for strike 1. So we got Nolan Glick on. Henry Adam got gunned down on that stolen base attempt after a base hit. So here's the pitch. That one outside for a 1-1 count. So one aboard here, 1-1. Panthers knotted up with the Tigers down here at New London. There's the throw back to first, and that one gets away. So Nolan's going to be able to advance to second on the throw back to first from the pitcher. Got away from the first baseman, so that'll be a stolen base on a wild throw.
Catcher needs to tie his shoe.
Take a little break in the action here. Catcher resets. And we got Carson Comstock with a 1-1 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. There's a hit. Up the first base line. The first baseman snags it for out number 2.
Nice play over there at first base. I thought that was going to be in there for a double for Comstock, and long arms there of Solely Barron makes the play over at first.
Yes, unassisted. Unassisted out there at first.
That's one of the advantages of having a right-handed first baseman. I don't think a left-handed first baseman makes that play.
No, that would have been tough. It was right over the bag. So that brings Cal Miller to the plate. First pitch there. He swings and misses for strike 1. So Nolan Glick advances to third. Cal trying to move him around and get a run here. There's a ball. Just saved by the catcher. That ball was destined for the backstop, but he snagged it.
It's big to get that runner to third because we've seen a couple pass balls from the Tigers tonight.
So 1-1 count. There's a foul tip back into the backstop by Cal Miller for a 1-2 count now. This one is really important.
Sam not paying attention, and he's going to have the umpire come get the ball for him.
So Cal Miller looking to get on here. Anything in the grass in the outfield will score a run for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. That one just a little outside for a 2-2 count. A little too close for comfort.
We've seen a couple people get rung up on a pitch like that tonight. So
Cal steps in, waits for the pitch. There's a breaking ball, and it goes right to the first baseman. He bobbles it, but he brings it in and keeps that run from scoring. So the Panthers in that inning had, we had 2 base hits, leave one stranded, and got one thrown out on a stolen base. So anyway, come out with no runs in the top half of the 6th inning, still 1-1. The New London Tigers and the Pekin Panthers. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM in the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
1-1 tie here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Tigers are up to bat. Panthers on the mound. Henry Adam. First pitch comes in there, a strike on Gavin Minky Bailey, their shortstop. Minky Bailey with a base hit in the 4th, struck out in the 1st. We're looking for another one of those. So no 1 count. There's a breaking ball right down the middle. I'm not sure where that missed. 1-1 count. Minky Bailey, right-handed batter. Henry Adams still on the mound for the Panthers. There's a hit, and that one goes right through to left field, and Hudson Deitch picks that up and gets it back in. That ball was roped by Minky Bailey.
Yeah, he's had really good, solid contact the last 2 at-bats.
So that's a base hit there for Minky Bailey.
We got a
and
pitching change.
He is the one lone run for the Tigers. We're going to have a little pitching change.
Looks like maybe Brant Latcham is going to come in to pitch. So
we're going to take a 60-second break, you suppose, or maybe 90?
Let's go 90.
Let's go 90 seconds.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So
watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say
watching
thank
the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports.
Well, the Panthers have a new pitcher. Brant Latcham's on the mound for the Panthers. One of two seniors on this Panther squad. So Brant's a right-handed pitcher. He's going up against Kai Rickard. Puts the first one in the dirt. That advances Minky Bailey to second. So nice stop there.
Good read by
Smith.
Good read by Minky Bailey. Didn't really get that far away from Riley, but as soon as that hit the dirt, he was moving to second.
So Latcham comes set. Kai Rickard. There's a swing and a miss by Rickard for a 1-1 count. Minky Bailey in scoring position for the Tigers. There's a swing. Nope, no swing. There's a strike call right down the middle for a 1-2 count on Rickard. Brant looks in for the sign, checks that runner. There's a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number one. That's out number one in the inning. Sully Barron comes to the plate. Brant's just enough of a different off-speed kind of tailing pitch that these guys are seeing something different. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a pop-up. Going to be right in no man's land. Drops right in front of Will Adam. So Sully Barron drops one kind of in no man's land out there in center.
What an unfortunate time for his first hit of the year if you're a Panthers fan.
So now that advances Minky Bailey up to third. Sully Barron is on first. So runners on the corners for the Tigers, and that brings Tate Welcher to the plate. Brant takes a breath. Here's the pitch. That one just a little outside for ball one. 1-1 tie right now in the bottom half of the sixth inning. There comes a strike for a 1-1 count on Tate Welcher. Welcher had a base hit in the fourth, struck out in the second. There's a swing and there's a pop-up, and that one's going to be deep and went over the head of Hudson Deitch. He gets it back in, and so that scores a run. Minky Bailey scores a run, and that advances Sully Barron clear to third. So that'll be a stand-up double for Welcher. So 2 on still, and 1 out for the Tigers. So I'm not sure that Hudson saw that one off the bat.
I don't think so. He kind of came in a little bit, and then he realized he needed to go back. And unfortunately, by that time, it was too late. So that gives them the lead. They're trying to open up a big inning here. Second and third, only 1 out.
So Gavin Strawhacker comes to the plate for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Low and away. 1-0 count. Latcham in the stretch. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt for a 2-0 count.
Good block by Riley that time.
Solely Barron on third. Welsher on second. 2 in scoring position. 2-1 now. Tigers on top of the Panthers. Threatening to score. That one low and away for a 3-0 count. Got himself in a little bit of a hole here. Latcham comes set. Here's the pitch. That one comes in for strike 1. So 3-1 count on Strawhacker. Naring on deck. Strawhacker with a base hit in the 4th. There's the pitch. Oh, that one just missed on the outside. So that'll be a walk, and that loads the bases. Owen Naring comes to the plate. He struck out in the 4th and struck out in the 3rd. 1 out here, 2-1. Brandt trying to get out of this jam. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Latcham looks for the sign. Comes set. Here's the pitch. That one a little high and a little inside for a 1-1 count. Barron is on third. Welcher on second. Strawhacker on first for the Tigers. That one in the dirt for a 2-1 count. Naring at the plate. Panthers needing some defense here. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. That one dropped right in the dirt. Latcham looking to set Naring down. There's one right down the middle, and he sets him down. He goes down looking for strikeout number 2.
Good job by Latcham that time. That was a much-needed strikeout right there.
That brings Cale Westerback to the plate, left-handed batter. So Latcham gets to face a lefty, and the bases are juiced. Needing it out here in the worst way. Here's the pitch. That one goes behind the batter, and Barron's coming in, and he gets him. That's out number 3. Riley Smith on a wild pitch. Flicked that ball up there, and Barron was a little slow getting home, and they got him out, so got themselves out of a jam. Couldn't have come at a better time. And that's going to take us to the top half of the 7th. But they stranded 3 runners, but not before they got 1 on the board. So 2-1. Right now, the New London Tigers on top of the Pekin Panthers. You're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at Lisco.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sport.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We are in the 7th inning. It is do or die time for the Panthers. It'll be Sharp, Latcham, and Brock coming to the plate. Brickard still on the mound for the Lions. That misses outside for a ball, 1-0. So the Panthers down to their final 3 outs. They trail 2-1 after a run scored in that 6th. There's a strike on the inside corner. Latcham did a nice job of getting out of that without giving up any more damage. Only give up the 1 run, so Panthers trail by 1. So they need some base runners here. Sharp swings and fouls that one back into the glove, so he's in a hole, 1-2. Latcham on deck, followed by Brock. So 7, 8, 9 coming to the plate. Panthers got to get one person to the bases if they want to have the top of the order come up. So we'll see how see if Sammy Sharp can come up with a 2-strike hit here. Nobody out. Top of the 7th, Panthers trail 2-1. That was driven out to left center field. That's going to be in there for a hit. So Sammy Sharp starts off the inning with a single. So nice hit for Sammy Sharp. He's got a single. Let's see. I thought maybe they might put Dahlstrom in possibly to run, get a little more speed on the bases, but it looks like they're going to leave Sammy out there. So Brant Latcham will come to the plate. So single for Sammy Sharp. That's the first hit since the first inning for the Panthers. Brant squares. They throw behind Sharp, but he's back easily at first. So 1-0 count to Brant Latcham, the pitcher now for the Panthers. So Latcham tries to lay down a bunt and can't get it down. So 1-1 now. So 1-1 count. The umpire takes time to clean off home plate. Sharp out at first after the leadoff single here in the 7th inning. So 1-1 to Latcham. 1 of 2 seniors on the roster. He's going to show bunt again. That one misses high. 2-1.
Be nice to get Brant on, move Sammy around, and then come up with Elijah.
So Latcham gets the sign from Coach Lyman. He gets down the bunt, down the first base line. They're going to go to first for the out. So good job by Latcham. He gets the sacrifice bunt. So good job. He gets the job done. Moves Sammy up to second. So 1-3 on the putout. That brings up Elijah Brock.
It was a nice bunt up that first base line. I know they've been working. The boys have been really working at that, trying to create some opportunity. And putting Sammy over there on second is definitely that.
Play a little small ball sometimes, especially in a 2-1 game. Brings up Brock. And then the top of the order for the Panthers. Swing and a miss by Elijah on a high fastball. He was trying to give the Panthers a lead with that swing right there. That was a big cut from Elijah.
Elijah's due tonight. He's been a little bit quiet.
That one misses high, 1-1. He's 0 for 2 on the night. He flew out to left and struck out. He was one of our many flyouts to left field.
Rickard seemed to heat things up here a little bit, throwing a little harder.
And a foul tip hung on to by the catcher, so Brock's down to his final strike, 1-2. So see if Elijah can come up with a 2-strike hit here, just like Sammy did. Sammy drove one out to left center field. So Brock stands in, waits for Rickard. He comes set. There's a high breaking ball. 2-2 to Elijah.
A left fielder is shaded way left. There is a huge gap between left and center.
And swing and a miss, so Elijah strikes out for the second time tonight. That's 2 outs. That will leave it up to the senior, Will Adam. So Will stands in. The final out of the game for the Panthers. See if Will can keep this thing going. Sammy's still out at second. He had a leadoff single to start the game, or start this 7th inning. Breaking ball misses high. 1-0. Riley Smith on deck. Will flew out to center, hit by a pitch, and grounded out to the second baseman in his 3 at bats. So he's 0 for 2 officially on the night. That one's in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, Welcher.
Nice stop there by Welcher. Otherwise, Sammy would be standing on third.
So 2-0 to Will. They're going to throw behind Sharp at second. It gets out to center field and not going to go anywhere.
That's where
having a little more speed out there.
A little more speed would have maybe helped, but it would have been close anyway. That center fielder came up and fielded that overthrow.
So 2-1 now. That was a strike to Will. So 2-1, 2 outs here in this 7th inning. And misses outside, 3-1. So Riley Smith on deck for the Panthers. See if Will can turn one around here, find that gap out in left center that Tony was talking about. Actually, there's a big hole in right center. They take away the lines. Swing and a miss, so now we got a full count. So Panthers down to their last strike.
That's where Will is a senior and needs to come up big. He's done it a lot in all sports. And this moment's not too big for Will. Just need to follow through here, keep your eye on the ball.
And he draws the walk, so tying run is at second. Go ahead run at first. That brings up Riley Smith.
Now batting, the catcher number 2, Riley Smith.
He had a solid single in the first and scored the only run of the game for the Panthers. He flew out to left and then struck out, so he is 1 for 3 on the night. Henry Adam on deck for the Panthers. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for Riley. So Sharp still at second. Will Adam out at first. Will's got to make sure he doesn't run Sammy off the base out there. So 0-1 to the junior, Riley Smith. Nobody holding Sam on. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. 0-2 now, so Riley's down to his final strike.
Riley's going to find a way, get the bat on the ball here. 0-2 count. Got to protect this. That's it.
And he goes down looking, and that'll be the ball game. Panthers going to fall by a score of 2-1 tonight. So we are going to take a break, and then we'll come back for the postgame show. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on your home for Panther Baseball Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We're here for the post-game show. Tony Latcham, Michael Comstock, and Lauren Sylvester wrapping up our coverage tonight. Panthers fall by a score of 2-1. Another tough luck loss for Henry Adam. He falls to 0-2 on the year. He has given up a total of 1 earned run in 2 games and has 2 losses. So Henry Adam picks up the loss tonight. Actually, he gave up 2 runs tonight because both runs were charged to Henry. So 2 runs for Henry tonight. And Panthers just couldn't come through with a hit. They had 2 hits in their first 3 batters, then only had 2 hits the rest of the game. They finished with 4 hits on the night. The home team, New London Tigers, pick up the win. They move to 3-2 on the year. Panthers fall to 1-2. They no time to sulk as they will be back on the road tomorrow night at Louisa Muscatine. One of those nights, Tony, we just couldn't come up with the hits when we needed them again.
Yeah, I mean, this was enough of an off-speed pitcher, to begin the game. Had a couple hits, and then they kind of brought in nothing overpowering, nothing great, just not seeing the ball tonight as well. We had a hard time seeing the ball tonight, so it makes me wonder, what was going on out there at the plate. But nonetheless, we couldn't get the ball. How many balls went out to left field, got caught? We had some good contact, but didn't add up to much.
Just couldn't find the grass when we needed it. Yeah. So we'll wrap up our coverage here tonight. We will be back tomorrow night. It is a varsity first tomorrow night, so we will be on the air 5:15 or so tomorrow night for the pregame show. I know it's confusing. This week it'll be varsity tomorrow night first, and then Thursday and Friday, I believe, from what I understand, it'll be JV first for Thursday and Friday. So it'll be 7 o'clock games on Thursday and Friday, but a 5:30 game tomorrow night from Louisa Muscatine High School. So this has been Michael Comstock with Tony Latcham and Lauren Sylvester on the computer helping us out. We'll wrap up our coverage tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night for more Panther baseball. Everyone stay safe, have a great night, and go Panthers.